let's jump over to this piece of animation because Spider-Man freshman year, first look,
boy.
and
Oh boy.
there is, man. Okay, I don't even know where to start here.
It's canon the same way What If is canon. Shut up about it.
Yeah, it's a weird thing. It's like the way I equate it to is that it's canon, but they're playing a little loose with it. With certain things may or may not have happened the same way in their version of 616. Because in this one, the events of freshman year happen right after Civil War. So right after Civil War, it goes into freshman year.
Before Civil War.
Nope.
Yeah.
It says it's right after.
Oh. Then there's no way it's mainline 616 then, so everyone can just be like done with it.
Okay.
But again, in the press
release, literally can't be.
I know that's the problem. That's the problem because in the press release, they said it is canon.
No, they say it's canon to the MCU.
Yeah,
it's just not. It's literally What If is canon. What If is canon, but it's not the timeline we follow.
Honestly, I will not be surprised if they explain that this is the Loki and Kang effect taking effect, and it's like, oh, but here's a what if there. So
where certain things happen, certain things.
Here's my prediction. I'm gonna make this prediction, and I don't know why I feel this way. We're gonna see Peter in like the first episode, right? And it's gonna be MCU canon, like with how he got his powers and a thing like that. And then when he gets home, that scene of Tony being there, the effect is going to happen and it's going to be Norman Osborn. And from then on out, it's a what if style canon where it's like you got one episode and then by the end, it's like, wait, that's not Tony. So everybody on the internet can be like, what just happened? I think they're going for that effect.
Because what that is saying that during his freshman year, he's going to be tutored or mentored by Norman Osborn. And in this iteration, Norman Osborn is African American, so they can explain why he has waves.
If that's the reason why I love it.
That's like, how long.
Because during the announcements, when they said Norman Osborn and Harry are going to be part of his inner circle, people, when they showed his friends, people were like, where's Harry? All I see are these black dudes. That's literally what it was. And then when people looked at it closer, oh, okay, they made Norman Osborn black here. Okay, so Harry is the one black kid that's the jock in this one. So there's that, and
he's also friends with Niku Minaro.
Yeah, from the Runaways. Well,
yes.
Which the Runaways had a trademark as well.
Yep.
Yeah, she's Peter's best friend in this apparently. So yeah, you're not gonna get no Gwens or MJs in this.
Or Kitty Prydes. Never gonna get Kitty Pryde.
Yeah. So it's that. They also showed that he will be using a different version of his proto suit for the majority of freshman year until he gets some more suits, which people are getting confused because with the actual suits, they had the MCU suit from after No Way Home. He's going to be using that one. He's going to be using the Future Foundation suit.
That makes no sense to me. What?
And he's
also the Fly or whatever.
He's going to use some of his Identity Crisis suits from the early 90s because that's what most of them were. And he's also going to have villains. He's going to have Dr. Octopus, the Chameleon, some other ones.
Scorpion was one of them.
Yeah, I think Rhino.
I'll chase you to the end of the earth, Scorpion.
I think one of them was Speed Demon as well.
Yeah.
But they did announce that it's gonna have a second season called Sophomore Year as well. So like they're really confident in this as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's Spider-Man cartoon. You're always gonna get.
And I do like that. What the art style that they're going for is that they're making it Ditko-esque.
Yeah.
When that's what that Doctor Strange is just like, that's Ditko.
Oh yeah.
And Charlie Cox eating good again. So
Cox is in this.
Yeah, we got Doctor Strange and Daredevil in this. So it's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
So Charlie Cox is a busy man.
Yeah, he is.
He's gone from having Daredevil to doing absolutely nothing for like 4 years.
Nothing but Daredevil.
He was just sitting on the couch waiting for Daredevil recast with the helmet.
Amazing.
I say that little clip of him with the helmet drinking the tea. That's literally what he's been doing.
Like he calls him, my time has come, and puts the helmet.
Yep. Well, that's a little bit for that Spider-Man series.
Oh yeah, it's coming spring of 2024.
It's gonna be a while. Yeah, we got
Yeah.
like 2 years. So
And just don't worry about where it fits.
exactly.
Just not everything has to
Just
fit.
enjoy it. Just enjoy it. Going off Spider-Man, I did want to bring it up. Obviously, there was no Spider-Man announcement here because that's for Sony and Marvel to announce together. But Kevin Feige in an interview after did say, well, Spider-Man will exist as a street-level character going forward in the MCU.
Yeah.
So I added just Spider-Man 4 in here. I'm assuming 2024 is probably going to be Spider-Man. And here's the reasoning. There is literally no, after like May to July, there's nothing. And then going all the way to November, December, they can cheese it in there because there's plenty of spots left for Spider-Man, just looking at the schedule. And
This is the thing as well. How many times these dates change?
exactly.
Like,
They're not
by
set
the
in
time
stone.
the last one comes out, the dates aren't going to be what they announced this weekend. So
Exactly. Yep. That's
could it be 24? Sure. Could it be next year? I wouldn't be surprised.
so.
They could fuck something real quick. But
What do you think for Spider-Man 4? When do you think the announcement's coming, and what do we think it's going to be about? Because he said he's going to be a street-level character. Well, to me, that means we're going back to basics. You're not getting another multiverse film, hopefully.
Well, back to basics means Peter juggling college homework with his superheroics with whatever's going to happen.
Yeah.
Because, well, we'll talk about it a little bit later, but I assume that's when the symbiote's going to play a part in.
Yep.
But as for that, I'm not so entirely sure because of what they're doing with the animated side of Spider-Man. So
Yeah.
like it can't be Chameleon or Scorpion. So I'm not.
I mean, it
entirely
could
sure.
be those. There's nothing stopping it.
Honestly, like, I just want to see him fight like Tombstone or someone.
Tombstone would be good.
Yeah.
Kingpin would be also like, oh man, Tombstone. and
Here's
Kingpin.
what it's going to be. It's going to be Daredevil and Kingpin, and they're going to have that three.
Hell yeah.
Or they're going to bring in Deadpool, and you have the Team Red. That's on Twitter.
We are literally in the Daredevil phase, apparently. It's just everything's Daredevil.
But my thing with them when they're going to announce it is when they do these, like these phase announcements or like the Comic-Con ones, they've never had Spider-Man be a part of the logos and like the graphics on the screen.
Yeah.
They had No Way Home as part of the whole Phase 4. Like that was like very noticeably there at the end of it when they had literally everything there.
I think that's because it was announced by then, probably.
Either that or
it's like that's weird, right? Because if they announced it, then them and Sony have got to be a bit tighter, surely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I assume that it's like money, right? Let us do it.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if at D23 they're like, oh, by the way, Spider-Man 4.
I could see it.
Yeah, I could too.
Because it wouldn't be the first one they've announced since the whole falling apart thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see
maybe,
what they do. At least we kind of know what they're at least aiming to do with him at the street level. So, you know, whatever the end result is, I mean, Feige, for the first time, he just said, oh, yeah, next time you see him in the MCU, street level. Okay, so that's more of an update we've gotten about the guaranteed future of Spider-Man than anything recently. So, I mean, can't complain too much about it, I suppose. So
I kind of hope it's the Scorpion. They actually
Same.
pick that thread back up and just carry on with it.
Yes.
I mean, be like, hey, yeah, cool, he was dusted in those 5 years and then came back.
I mean,
yeah,
it would fit with the Scorpion, especially if they go with the JJ route with it.
Yep. And then
I don't know if they'll be like, hey, here's this Alex Jones allegory funding a child killer. I don't know.
Well, they don't know he's a child. They think he's a man.
I mean, that's true, yeah.
A vigilante that needs
just-
to be.
just give
Right.
Gargan the symbiote. I actually enjoyed Gargan as a symbiote. Like,
I mean, have both. Have him start off as the Scorpion in that movie, and then at the
Yeah.
end he gets to get by mistake or something.
I'd be down for that, because I don't think this version of Flash Thompson can do like Agent Venom, and I don't think you want to do Venom again.
It would have to be like very far in the future, because this Flash went off to the military
Exactly.
to train before he got the suit anyway. So.
And you got to blow his
I mean,
legs
you
off.
could
So
fudge that. You
Yeah.
could fudge that. You just say like, oh, he dropped out of MIT and went into the military.
yeah, true.
Also depends how long it is until you see Flash again.
Yeah, that's true.
I assume he won't be in the fourth one, but you could bring back in the fifth one and be like, oh, hey, I'm jacked. No,
Mm-hmm. True. Well,
and do it that way, but who
there
knows?
we go. Look, Spider-Man 4 announcement will come, so when it does, we'll talk about it. Don't want to spend too much time here on it.